Welcome to Winging It. We're playing Arkham Horror the card game digitally today. We are playing Leo and Jack through City of the Elder Things and the Edge of the Earth campaign. If you look in the links below, you can see a deck upgrade video, so you can see the changes that I've made to these decks. Let's go ahead and get started. First thing we have to do is, because of Monterey Jack, we have Damned. We have to pull a tarot, so we will do that. We have to resolve the negative side. This is, flip it around. Each investigator has 3 fewer slots, each a different type. Oh, we had this one before. This time I will remember that I can't use the same type for each. So in this case, we will go with the body slot, the arcane slot, and then the accessory slot. We do have Relic Hunter, so we will have to remember that we can only use one accessory now. So that's kind of a pain, but we can just put this right in our accessory slot, and then we'll remember that we have something in our accessory slot. All right, other than that, let's draw up opening hands, and we can get started. Now, one thing I wanted to we got studious there. One thing that I wanted to mention is that I actually lost my save for this somehow. So I don't remember who had which lilies in their decks. But I do remember that, or was able to look back in the last video and see that there were 7 between them. So I put 3 into Leo's deck, and I put 4 into Jack's deck, and hopefully that's correct. Or, well, I mean, obviously I didn't get exactly the right tarots, and maybe the numbers aren't correct, but hopefully that's, an approximation. All right, so let's go ahead and draw up opening hands. Drop 5 cards for Leo. Okay. Uh, Michael Lee, we have 2 Michael Lees. We definitely don't want both of them. Spare parts would give us some resources, but I think we want weapons. Dynamite actually, though, is super good. Actually, we put all of these into play. We have spare parts and dynamite. You know what? We're just gonna do that. We're gonna get rid of the vicious blow, though. Let's try 2 more cards. The spare parts, because it can actually put supplies onto dynamite. Okay, so we have our weapons. We have a mouser and an automatic. So that's a good deal. Very good opening hand. I'll mention that I did not do well on this in my first playthrough that I played when I did this this scenario, which was actually this version of the scenario, when I did my face check through this. All right, we're drawing 6 cards because we have Studious. A bunch of Tekalilis. We have the lose 1 resource. We have the take 1 horror. And take 1 damage, so we're going to be taking some damage. We'll just go ahead and start off with the Eon chart. The perception help us to draw cards is good. Oh wait, we get to replace those weaknesses right away. So we'll do that. Okay, well we want them all on. Okay, this is the lose 2 resources one. Wow. Alright. Quick thinking. Mineral specimen, that's the investigate to get extra clues. It seems good. We don't need the sneak by. I don't think we need the quick thinking right away. Let's draw 2 cards. I've got a plan, and I'll let you hand 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, nope, not 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. All right, so that's it. That's a pretty good deal, though. All right. I'm happy we got Milan in our opening hand here. All right. We got the version 1 of this scenario that's based on who is still alive. It's this map layout. Leo is taking Kinsler, and Jack is taking Danforth. In the interlude, we talked to Kinsler to follow her story. We talked to Claypool to take out a Frost token, and then we talked to Dyer to get his item. Of course, we didn't talk to him; he was dead, but we checked on him. whatever that is. Oh, they each get one of these. The possessed weakness needs to get shuffled into their decks. I forgot about that. Let's go ahead and do that. All right. So we'll go ahead and read the active agenda. The agenda is Lurking Horrors. The hidden alien city looms before you, ancient and enigmatic. What secrets and terrors lie within and wait within? So during your clue turn, you can send a clue to look at the revealed side of a city landscape. It's done once per round. And then you can also, during a free trigger, spend 3 clues to move to any location in your column or row. And then we have the Sprawling City, version 1. It's been this is the discovery of a lifetime. Dyer's report was true, all of it. You must explore this alien civilization in order to learn more. You can spend 2 Elder keys. Remember that the team has studied the history of the Elder Things. Or you spend 2 Tablet keys. Remember that the team discerned the origin of the Shogoths. If you've done both of those things, then you advance. All right, so let's see. So I had just elected this. We had to pick an area on the outside at random. We picked this one. Each of these keys are things that we can spend for stuff. We get them when we get all the clues off of the key. So they are at this Ruinous Streets. After you reveal 1 or more frost tokens during a test at Ruinous Streets, take 1 damage. After you discover the last clue from Ruinous Streets, discover 1 clue at a connecting location. So we definitely want to open up a connecting location to to be able to take advantage of that. So, all right. So Leo will play for 3. Michael Lee. I think we're just going to put spare parts into play, which has 3 supplies. Okay. This lets you exhaust it, and you can put a supply on an asset area location or choose an investigator to gain 1 resource. We are going to just exhaust it for a free trigger to gain a resource, and we'll spend 3 to play the Mouser. I'm just doing this to just so I have a weapon out right away. And then our last action, we're going to play the Dynamite. Put that in our Arcane slot. Actually, since both these go in Arcane slots. It has 2 supplies. We can add supplies to that with the spare parts, which we may need. It's pretty good for things. Okay, so that's him. All right, so we're definitely going to 1, 2, 3, 4 play Milan. It's a good deal. That's action 1. Action 2, we are going to use the mineral specimen as 3 charges. Okay, we're going to spend, oh, we don't have enough to do the Eon turret. I definitely wanted to move, but I guess we're not going to. Might as well just investigate. So we'll investigate using the mineral specimen. Oh wait, no, we don't want to do that because, all right, I think we're just going to move. We don't want to use the mineral specimen here because we want to get both of these because we want to use that, whole like after you reveal 1 or more tokens. Okay, you know what? We're actually not going to play the mineral specimen yet. Because we want to investigate so we can get the advantage of Milan. Yeah, so we can get Milan. We're just going to go ahead and just move over here. And then we can come back. So this is, okay, is this the same thing? No, it's not. But it is a 4th round. 2 clues. After you reveal 1 or more frost tokens, you take a horror. If there's no clues and typical other things, you can choose 2 locations with keys on them, swap each of those locations once per game. So that's nice. We can, get things where we need to be. We're going to go ahead and I want to investigate. The thing is, I didn't want to yeah, we'll still investigate. I didn't want to blow it all on just this one test, but my perception, I wanted to use it for this one, but I guess it doesn't matter. All right, we're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to beat 4. Yeah, we could actually commit this. I've got a plan. I think Leo's got the for the other test. All right, so here we go. We're at 8 versus 4. Oh, did I go over their allies? He's taking Kensler, which allow him to investigate with a skill 5. and look at the counter deck and be successful. We got Danforth over here. So when Investigator location resolves technically weakness, you can exhaust him, spend one secret, and draw 2 cards. All right, let's do this test. Elder Sign. Okay, we actually, if you start this round 1 or more locations away, you can gain 1 card. We're going to gain a resource because we are a little bit resource tapped. Okay, we're going to draw 2 cards for being over by 2. So we'll, oh, we got Janae. Well, I'm glad we took the resource, I suppose. And we get a clue. All right, it is worth noting that I'm recording this just after the new taboo came out. She would be more XP, and the Eon chart would not allow me to use, like, say, the investigate on this mineral specimen. That's kind of how it affects me. But I I'm not switching mid-campaign to play the taboo, although I find the new taboo very interesting. All right, so we are going to exhaust Milan to get a resource, and that's that. At the end of the round, or end of his turn, he gets a resource that's allowed to play Janae next turn, which would be just fantastic. All right, so let's do upkeep. That resource is for him, moving at a different location. All right, we're gonna do upkeep. Okay, we got a flashlight. 7. All right. We're at 1 doom of 6, and drawing an encounter card. We get Nebulous Miasma attached to your location. When your turn ends at attached location, when you end your turn at attached location, each card you control with sanity, including your investigator, takes 1 horror. At the end of the round, discard Nebulous Miasma. So, time to leave. All right, and Jack will get Crumbling Ruins. We're going to test Agility 3. During this test, if you reveal a Chaos token that matches a key on your location or under the control of an investigator at location, you automatically fail. For each point you fail by, take 1 damage. So that can be painful. We're wanting to avoid the -3 here. We are at 5v3, which is probably okay. -3. We automatically fail and take 3 damage. Ouch. All right. Okay, so that hurts. Okay. So we can't do the mineral specimen and Janae. We can play Janae, move, investigate, and then we're stuck. That's no good. I think we play Janae, move up here, and investigate. We'll come back for these clues. It's fine with the mineral specimen later. All right, yeah. So action 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll play Janae. We do have the charisma. Where we will, I think, just move and investigate. All right, this is a 5 shroud. You can take 2 clues. You can take an action to move 1 clue from this location to an unrevealed location in this column. Okay, we're still only going up by 1 here. We'll use Janae. Her ability is during your turn after you move to a location, exhaust her to move a clue or non-elite enemy from a connecting location to your location or vice versa. So we'll move one of these clues here, presuming that it's going to be easier. And I don't think we can actually get that clue. So I am just, well, let's see. With commits, we could get that clue. It would give us a resource from Milan, so it's probably worth it. Although we can move, and no. Now we want that clue. Okay. So with commits, we can go at 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a lot just going for 1 clue. We'll do it. We're going to go here to be a 8, 9. -0. Okay. Oh, yeah, we haven't got that. Okay, so we'll take this clue. We'll exhaust him to get a resource. It's a pretty good deal. Do we want to pick up this key? Not yet. not yet. Okay. We're gonna draw cards because we are. Wait. What are we looking for exactly? Well, actually, we're at a 6. It's pretty okay. We're gonna. We'll have enough to play Eon chart next turn. No, we'll go ahead and take the card. Get through our deck. Okay, that's nice. That's a shortcut. All right, Leo obviously needs to move. I think we're drawing cards. Yeah, he is going to move because we want to draw cards so we can just get more allies out. All right, so this is a 3 shroud, but you can test your 4 combat or 4 agility. If you succeed, you discover a clue, and then there's an action to move to another stone bridge. We could be investigating. She gives you a base skill of 5. Michael Lee gives us 1, so we could be at 6. That's actually pretty valuable because if we're successful, then we can put an evidence on Michael Lee. He gives you +1 in intellect, +1 combat. If you successfully investigate, you place a resource on him, and then when you attack, you can exhaust him to deal damage. So, number 2, we'll go ahead and exhaust Kinsler, and we'll do the investigate up by 3. -1. All right, good. We'll put an evidence on Michael Lee, and we will get a clue. We're going to look at the encounter deck, and we have Crumbling Ruins. Test 3 agility. If you fail, you're going to take 3 damage. I mean, he would definitely fail this. But we can probably handle the 3 damage, so that's probably okay. Better than getting an enemy, I think. All right, we're going to exhaust the spare parts to put another dynamite blast on here. I think we're just going to draw a card. Oh, we get possessed. Put it into your threat area. Possessed can be healed as if for a single point of horror from you. If it's healed, discard it. When you reveal a frost token during a skill test, you must either take 1 horror or automatically fail this test limit once per test. All right. So it's not really what you want to see when you draw cards. All right. Nebulous Miasma. That's the end of the round, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, we did get a clue though. Wait. Oh, because we moved that clue from the Submerged Passageway. All right. Doing upkeep. Oh, another Michael Lee. All right, well, if we kill our other Michael Lee, I guess we're okay. Oh, we got the fingerprint kit. Well, we can't play it yet, but that will be nice. Okay, we're at 2 of 6 doom. I'll remind myself, does this give you a base skill? Yeah, 5. So actually, that would be a 7. All right, we get the Crumbling Ruins that we knew. We're going to go 1v3, -1, so we fail by 3. Put 2 damage on Michael Lee, and we'll take a damage on Leo. He's pretty tanky, so. All right. We got a locked door. Attached location with most clues without a locked door. Attached location cannot be investigated. You can test for combat or for agility to pick the locks. If you succeed, discard locked door. So this has to go. Well, it could go here, actually, which I think we do want it to go there. Let's see. Leo might be able to pick it with. Oh, he's got the overpower. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that seems good. And then Jack can just scoop on out here to get these 2 clues, I think. Probably. So, yeah, we'll start to try to do this locked door. We are at 4, 5, 6, 7 to beat 4, up by 3. Do I want to commit Michael Lee? I don't think so. -2. Okay, we draw a card from the overpower. We get a flashlight. It's a pretty good deal. So that locked door is gone. We are going to investigate with Kinsler again. Again, to be 5, 6. 5, 6 to beat 3. -1. All right. We'll look at the top card of the encounter deck. It is a Blasphemous Visions. Yeah, this one's nasty. Shuffle top card of the Takalili deck into your deck without looking at it, then put Blasphemous Visions to play in your threat area. Resolve the effects of each weakness. You draw an additional time, test 3 willpower. If you succeed, discard it. I would actually be maybe okay with that one if I could clear it easily. If I had like a willpower boost, but I don't. So we're not going to. And actually, just shuffling tech abilities in is painful. So we'll discard that. We do get the clue, so that's a clue for us. Very good. And I think, oh, and we get to put a thing on Michael Lee. We'll just go ahead and spend 2 to put out a flashlight. I think that's kind of marginal, actually, because I want resources to be able to pay for an ally if we draw one, but we want more allies out. But, you know, we're set up. Okay, so what are we doing here? Well, we can get out the Eon chart. We can get out the mineral specimen. It's probably worth it. Okay, so action 1, we'll spend 2 to get out the Eon chart. Action 2, we are going to mineral specimen. So this is, again, investigate with base skill of 5, cancel each frost token revealed. If you succeed, discover one additional clue or location. So it'd be 5, 6, 7 with this. Okay, we are going to grab this clue, which is free trigger, or this key. We're going to shortcut here. We are going to Eon chart. Actually, we don't need shortcut, do we? We can Eon chart, that's fine. Okay. Or we can shortcut, okay. We're going to investigate and move with the Eon chart. It's a free trigger. So we're investigating, we're at 4, 5, 6 to beat 3, up by 3. So up by 3 is gonna get me at one point, but +1, but not right now. So we get this clue. Will give us a resource. Then we're moving as the second half of our Eon chart, because let's take 2 actions. Do the follow actions, move, bait, or investigate. All right, and then for our last action, we're going to investigate again using the mineral specimen, which should have 3 charges on it. Does it exhaust? It doesn't, right? No. All right, so we're at 5, 6, 7 to beat 4 up by 3. 0. Awesome. Oh, yeah, we didn't want to use Janae. Okay, because this has the, after you discover the last clue, you can discover a clue of connecting locations. Look at all this. We do need to go back and pick up that -3, honestly, but we'll pick up that -2 on the way out. We should have actually grabbed this one. Does it make sense? I don't think it makes sense. We'll let Leo grab that one. It's fine. All right. So he is 2 away from a starting location, so he gets a card and a resource. All right. And yeah, we exhaust them all on. Okay. Let's do upkeep. Okay, calling in favors. We can actually pick up Michael Lee back to our hand and go just grab another ally. That's pretty good. We got the wooden sled, which is just agility icons. It also has this ability to go find an item, put it on there, but we don't have enough items that we care about it. And it's 6 is just not deep enough. All right, we're 3 of 6 2. We get another locked door. Location with the most clues. There is no location with the most clues. We're just going to put it right here. So that's really great when you've cleared the board. All right, Jack will get Nightmare's Visions. You must either lose 2 actions or shuffle the top 2 cards of the Tekalili deck into your deck without looking at them. We're going to lose 2 actions. You know, I found that almost always the Tekalilis eat an action anyway, so. All right. Do we want to swing by and pick up this -3? We can swap keys around. Now, let's see. What we're looking for is the Elder thing, and let's see. We have the other Elder thing. We do. So, if there are no, there's 2 locations of the keys on the swap to each of those locations. Group level once per game. Okay, so we could actually get the other Elder thing and turn it in. I think that's what we want to do. Although it's we don't have just a lot of actions this turn, but that's fine. We'll take an action to we'll take the -2, and then we'll move for our action here, and then we'll take the action to swap this key, -3, and the Elder thing, and then we'll have the 2 other things. We can spend them. We don't want to hold on to too many keys at once because the skulls is the number of keys you control. So that's our 1 action. All right. So I think Leo will spend 1 for calling in favors. So this is going to choose an ally asset you control and return it to your hand. Then search the top 9 cards of your deck for an ally asset, play it, reducing its cost by X. X is the cost of the ally's asset, return to your hand. So we're going to look for the top 9 cards for a 4-cost ally. Oh, wait, we're getting rid of the evidence on Lee. Actually, that's not good. So we're not going to do that, actually. Let's see. We can make our way towards the city landscape. Makes sense. Yeah. We'll take this Cultist Key. Although we don't have a way to spend the Cultist Key yet, so we'd be holding on to it. But so yeah, we'll just hold on to it. It's fine. We'll just move here. All right, after you reveal one or more frost tokens during the skill test of Ruinous Streets, you take a damage. After you discover the last clue, you can discover a clue on a connecting location. That's kind of nice. All right. So we have more actions left. We can investigate this. It would be a 2. We'd be at a 3, 4 over 2. Up by 2 is not amazing. I think I'm just going to draw a card. Okay, Vicious Blow. Draw another card. We're looking for a well prepared. So we'll make us like far more reliable when they're investigating. Oh, we got the Ace of Swords. Well, that's nice. We're going to take a spare part so we can play Ace of Swords next turn. I mean, surely we're going to have to do some fighting here soon. All right. Did I do his ability to get a draw card at the end? I'm pretty sure I didn't. So we're going to draw a card for his ability. Okay, that's got ahead. Will be pretty nice. All right, we're doing upkeep. Oh, Sled Dog. Okay, that's cool. We'll definitely get that into play. All right, and then upkeep. We get a deduction. That's cool. All right, with 3 or 4 doom. Okay, we get a Guardian Elder Thing. When you deal damage to Guardian Elder Thing, for each point of damage dealt, you discard the top card of your deck. Draw each weakness discarded this way. All right. And we get Nebulous Miasma attached to location forced. When you end your turn at attached location, each card you control with Sanity, including your Investigator, takes 1 direct horror. At the end of the round, discard Nebulous Miasma. All right, so, all right, we're going to take the action here to change this and this. That's one action. Then we'll pick up this. We'll take another action, spend these 2. So now we have remembered you discern the organ of the Shogoths. Very cool. We will spend 3 clues to just move up to this location. That's the free trigger here. You spend 3 clues to move to location. And we can, each time a chaos token is revealed during a skill test of this location, double its modifier. A key matching that chaos token is on this location or under the control of an investigator at this location. So we'd be doubling the modifiers of the cultist and the -2. So we can investigate here. I think we're actually going to Eon chart to investigate and move. We will use the mineral specimen here. So after the taboo, I won't be able to do this because you have to use just basic actions, but that's not true as of right now. So we're investigating at 4 or 5, 6, 7. We're going to commit this deduction 8, 9 to beat 3. So 9 to beat 3, 8, 7, 6. And that's fine. So we actually get 2 extra from the deduction and 1 extra from the, that's to be all 4 clues. 2, 3, 4. We're going to leave that one for Leo to pick up since Leo has this other key. And we get a Milan resource. And then we can move from the Eon chart. We'll just move this way. Okay, we have the Ruthless Rampart. Spend 2 -1 keys. Oh, that's the -1 key. To either remove 1 time per play or from the agenda, or choose and discard a non-enemy, elite, or treachery. Record the campaign log, discovered the ancient vault. So that's 2 clues. Where's the other -1? It's way up there. All right, not bad. Do we want to move a clue off of here? I don't think we do necessarily. So our last action, we're just going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to play a fingerprint kit. This is an exhaust actually. And then we can get those clues and move on with our lives. All right. So Leo, I'll spend 2 to play a sled dog. Because might as well start getting those guys into play. We can actually call in favors that sled dog to get another sled dog, which would be great. All right. So we are going to attack this guardian elder thing. We will use the Mouser. Exhausting it. We are at 4, 5, 6, 7, 3. We'll exhaust Michael Lee to do an extra damage. So that's, and we'll commit this vicious blow. So we're 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to beat 3. Putting all our eggs in one basket. -1. It does 4 damage to him. He's dead. Because we get 1 extra from Michael Lee, 1 extra from this. We'll use, let's see, we were at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, -1. So we actually succeeded by 2. We can ready this and get a resource. We have to discard 4 cards. Well prepared. A sled dog. Oh no, it's on you actually. And then a Tekalili, we have to draw that, which is take 1 horror. This goes into the Tekalili deck. Horror on you. But I hate to lose that well prepared. But I guess it's just the way it goes. Okay. Action number 2. We will spend 1 resource to calling in favors to bring back the sled dog. And we will look at the top 9 cards. All right, looks like we're grabbing a med student because we don't have a sled dog in there. But that's okay, we can heal this and heal a damage. So she lets you heal a damage and a horror from an investigator or ally asset at your location. So good deal. All right. We can play the sled dog next turn. We still probably want to. I think it would be good. We'll use Kinsler to be at 5/6 to beat 4. Yeah, we use Kinsler here to investigate. We use Michael Lee. Commit Michael Lee, I should say, to be at. She gives you 5, 6, 7, 8 to beat 4. I just want to get more evidence on Michael Lee. Auto fail. Just kidding. All right. Now I want that Michael Lee back. All right. So that's that. Yeah, I think that's what we got. All right. They've both gone. So let's do upkeep. All right. We got a perception. Well, that'll help us with the flashlight to do an investigate. And we'll get. Oh, we didn't get. Did we get a card and a resource for? We didn't. Card and a resource for moving all far away. And then we'll do his upkeep. Oh, hiking boots. Perfect. We can play the hiking boots, get the 2 clues, and then just move on. Awesome. All right. We're at 5, 6 doom. All right, we get a Rubic and Elder thing. When he engages you, place a key you control on it. When it leaves play, place a key on its location. When the investigator at this enemy's location takes control of a key, the enemy readies, engages, and attacks them. All right. Actually, that's kind of nice because now Jack can just get this clue and move over here and spend those keys. Um, so cool. All right, we get a giant albino penguin. As additional cost for you to enter or leave this enemy's location, you must spend one action. It's aloof. I don't really have a way of dealing with this. So, all right. You know what? We're gonna you handle this one to put this on Leo's location, and we get a resource, and that way Leo can just kill him. All right, so we're gonna start with Leo. He's going to spend 2 to play a sled dog. We do have enough slots for that, so it's fine. We are going to use the Mouser and use Michael Lee to do an extra damage. So we're at 4, 5, 6, 7 to beat 2. That's 0. So he is dead. We do have to put this key on our location, which I'm pretty okay with. We're going to investigate with the flashlight committing perception. So we are at 3, 4, 5, 6 to beat 2. -1, we draw a card. Get another Mouser. Oh, we should have gotten a resource from succeeding with the Mouser. Pretty sure we could have readied it too, but whatever. We do get the clue. Wait. Did I get the clue already? No, I didn't. Alright, we get the clue. We get an evidence on Michael Lee. And that's going to allow us to engage and kill the penguin next turn. Which would be nice. I think we're going to just draw a card. We could take a resource. We could play this Ace of Swords. But I would really like to I really want to draw to get another sled dog, so. Alternatively, we could just engage this albino penguin, so we just have one action next turn to kill it. We can tank the horror and damage on like the sled dog. I actually think I like that better. We'll take an action to engage this guy. All right, cool. All right, so let's go. We will spend 2 for the hiking boots. Then we will investigate with the fingerprint kit. We are at 4, 5, 6, 7 to beat 2. Oh, back out. Let's go. 7 to beat 2. We get -2. This is the one where you. No. Alright, we're looking for spending the 2 -1 keys. Alright, so we get both clues. And we'll pick up that -1. Actually, we don't need to pick up the -1, right? Because this is where we spend it, yeah. So we won't do that. We will exhaust the hiking boots to move. We can't move there because it doesn't have any clues. Alright, so we get the stone bridge. You can test 4 combat or 4 agility or move to another bridge. The other bridge is here, which actually, whatever. I think we just want to go over there and get the -1, but okay. Do we want to move an item off of this with the Janae? Probably. Oh yeah, we can Milan for a resource. We'll use Janae to put one of these clues over here. And we can just pick up the 0 pretty easily. Do we know where to spend the 0s? We don't, not yet. All right. So we can just investigate 4, 5, 6 to beat 3 up by 3 is fine. could commit this counting to be up by 4, but I think up by 3 is okay. Investigate up by 3, -2. Okay, cool. So we'll get the clue. We'll take a 0. And then we could just jump all the way over here to be able to go up and get that -1. So I think we'll do that. We'll spend 3 clues. It's a free trigger. To move all the way over here, we'll take a look. Alright, this is after you reveal 1 or more frost tokens during a skill test, take 1 horror. If there's no clues on the temple, the other thing, you choose 2 locations and swap those. Okay, hey, that's actually, we swapped this with the other one. That's funny. Oh, this should be long gone. Alright, so that's interesting. I don't know that we care that much. I don't know that we care about the -3 that much. I think we're going to Eon chart to just move and investigate to get this other -1. All right. So you can move 1 key on this row to the Cyclopean Spires. Okay, so if we wanted to get another key easily, we can do that. All right. So we'll investigate. We're going to use the investigate on the mineral specimen. So we moved. We're investigating business skill 5, 6, 7 versus 3 to get 2 clues. Oh wait, it's +1. So we get these 2. So that's pretty nice. We'll take the -1 when we leave. Should we take the -3? Where's the other -3? It's over down here. We can move the -3 here. We could move the tablet, but I think we've got a pathway to get to the tablet. So yeah, we'll just take an action to move the -3 here. And then when we leave, we'll just go ahead and snag it. So it's our last action. We get in a card and a resource because we moved a lot. Oh, that tarot is going to be nice. All right. The penguin is going to kill our medical student. And then we do Upkeep. Another flashlight. That's nice. Upkeep. We'll get. So now he's got possessed. Hopefully I won't forget those frost triggers. All right. Okay. Agenda advances. We get the walls of the city call you and disturb whispers and throw songs of indecipherable to human ears, and you somehow familiar all the same. You try your best to shut them out to make believe it's just your imagination, but not all of your companions are successful. And so we got to basically discard one of these at random. We get a cookie. Okay. I don't think there's anything special for cookie, but we'll go ahead and do this. Mark this in our campaign log. All right. So goodbye, cookie. We hardly knew ye. All right. And we now have Agenda 2A, Two Doom Threshold. Below the darkened ice, more of the city lies trapped, encased and frozen in time. This is but the tip of the iceberg. All right. So we just keep drawing encounters. We'll get the Rise of the Elder Things. Find the topmost Elder Thing enemy in the encounter discard pile and spawn it engaged with you. Each Elder Thing enemy currently engaged with you gets +1 fight and +1 evade until the end of the round. If Rise of the Elder Thing puts no enemies play, it gains Surge. Well, we definitely have and this guy. This is the one that he takes control of the key. You know, that I have, but I don't have a key. So we got to remember that he is +1 fight, +1 evade, right? Yeah. I think we'll be okay. All right. And then we will get Blasphemous Visions. Shuffle top card of the Take a Lily deck. Oh, gross. Now we don't really have a way to pass a full power test. So all Take a Lilies are going to resolve twice, which that's going to be super painful, actually. That might really crimp our style. Does Leo have a way to... He doesn't really have a way to clear that either. All right, we just got to be. We're gonna lose a lot of resources probably. All right, let's have Leo go first. We'll kill this elder thing. We're gonna use the Mouser. We're gonna use Michael Lee. Or 4, 5, 6 to beat 2. 4. No, 5, 6, 7 to beat 2. 1, 7 to beat 2. Minus 2. Okay, we can 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah. So we didn't succeed by enough to get the resource, but we can ready this. That's we use Michael Lee, so this guy is dead. Then we will use the Mouser again. 7b2 minus 2. We can take the resource. We don't need to ready the Mouser, and this thing takes 2 damage. We'll use the Sled Dog to attack him. We're at 4, 5, 6 to beat 2. Minus 0. Alright. That is dead. And that's all we got. Oh man, this Blasphemous Visions. Just 3 willpower. Well, we could use the wooden sledge here, but we would just be at 3v3. It's not good. Alright, action 1. We will spend 1, 2, 3. I know we're going to lose resources because that was what I know we saw some. Okay, we can't use Eon Chart. We'll take these tokens. Now we get to spend the 2 -1 tokens pretty easily, right? Yeah, Doom for the agenda. Well, there's no Doom to remove, actually. We're going to move here and investigate and just try to, yeah, we can get, we'll have the 2 zeros. So that's pretty good. All right, so yeah, we'll just move. Okay, here's where you spend the two -2 keys, draw 2 cards, gain 2 resources, and remove 2 frost tokens from the cast bag. Awesome. Where's the other -2? It's down here. Leo, wait, there's another -2? Does he have the other -2? He does, okay. Oh, okay. So we'll investigate with the fingerprint kit. For my last action. Alright, so we're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to beat 2. That's 1. Alright, we get the 2 clues. We'll take this 0, which we don't know where to spend it, right? We really gotta start spending some of these guys, but we can spend the -1s there. Yeah. We'll use the hiking boots to move to here. So this is, oh, spend the 2 0 keys. Great for an action. And add one of those to the chaos bag. So that's cool. All right, so we get a card and resource for being 2 locations away. Good. Oh, do we want to use Janae when we move in here, actually? Sure. We'll use her to move this clue over here because we can just take 1 investigate to get this clue. I think that's good. All right. We'll do upkeep. Medical student. Okay, well, we get this medical student over to him, we can clear this possessed. Okay, we get place one of your clues in your location. Place it. So we have to do this twice. Now we could just draw more cards, rip the band-aid off, I guess. Or yeah, resolving more of these Tickle-Lilies. I think we're going to do it because we brought him around for a reason. So, spend secret. Investigator draws 2 cards. So 1 and 2. Okay. Take 1 damage. So we take 2 damage. So we'll take 4, 5 and put 1 on Janae. All right. Oh man. All right, we are at 1 of 10 due. Drawing a counter card, we get Glimpse the Unspeakable. Drop the top card into the Tekalili deck and resolve its effects. Shuffle into any investigator's deck, placing on the bottom of the Tekalili deck. Instead of placing on the Tekalili deck, if no Tekalili weaknesses are drawn by this effect, again Surge. Alright, so we're going to discard 1 card random from your hand and place it on the bottom of the deck. We're going to, just because he has this alright, we get rid of Mouser, it's probably fine. Although we need to put another weapon into play. Because Jack is resolving these twice, we're going to shuffle it into Leo's deck. Okay, and then, so Jack will get, oh, Elder thing is Scavenger. Alright, looks like we're backstabbing him. Alright, after he attacks you, draw the 3, discard, that's fine. We're not going to get attacked. Discard 3 cards of your deck, and you draw each one. Okay, so I think we start with him doing a backstab. So we're backstabbing this guy. We're using our agility, which is 5, 6, 7 to beat 3. Don't really need to buff that at all. So, okay, that's enough. I just realized that I didn't take into account that guy's +1/+1 way back when, but I guess it didn't matter because I still succeeded by now. All right, so that's action 1. I kind of feel like, well, we get all the clues and move on, but, oh wait, no, we're gonna take an action to for sure spin the 2 0 keys. And we'll put 1 in the bag. That's nice. Okay, so that's done. We're trying to get over here. There's 2 clues here. We could fingerprint kit and get the automatic move. But we kind of actually do want to get over to Leo, but I think, oh no, wait, there's 3 clues here. So it would take investigate and then investigate to get all of them. Still, we're making good progress. Do we want to keep going? I just don't want to have to come back. But the thing is, if we move over to Leo, he's still got the med student, right? Yeah, he does. If we move over to Leo, getting this -2, and then we come back up here, I think that's better. Okay, so yeah, we'll spin 3 of our clues. 2, 3. To just jump down here. And then we'll take an action to move to here. And then we can get that -2 and go spend it. All right, so Leo can spend 2 to put in a med student, healing, a damage, and a horror. That's actually really good. We could test at 4v3, and we could commit this wooden sledge actually to be up by 3. That's pretty good. I'm going to draw a card first. Mitch Brown. We could commit him for 2 icons, but that kind of is no good. So, okay. I think we'll just do the test, the Blasphemous Visions. We'll commit this wooden sledge. And yeah, we're at 4, 5, 6 to beat 3. Okay, that's -2. Blasphemous Visions is gone. That's pretty good. Just move on up. We could spend. Is there any advantage to getting this clue and getting the 2? Is there any advantage to moving? I think we're just gonna move. Keep on keeping on. The You know what? He could actually spend the cultist. If we grab the cultist, he could. But no, it's just gonna be easier for Jack to do it. All right, he's just gonna move up, and maybe he'll do well with these other things. Okay. So we can spend the ticket of 2 -3s, discover clue for each. Okay, choose 3 locations and reveal them. Discover 1 clue from each of the locations. So there's not too many more locations need to be revealed, so that's not really a great effect. Where's the other -3? Oh, he's got it. Okay. All right, so that's that. Oh, we do want to actually get a clue for Michael Lee. Now that I think about it, but this is a 2 shroud, so that's gonna be easy to get with the flashlight. All right, let's do Upkeep. Ooh, we got another sled dog. We're definitely gonna get that in play. That will help so much. All right. Oh, he should have gotten a card and a resource. So for moving around, forgetting again. Okay, so he's got to deal with his buried secrets. All right, we are at 2 of 10 doom. Making okay progress though. All right, we get Miasmic Torment. If you control a partner asset, which we do, we exhaust her and attach it. Attached asset cannot be ready at the end of turn. Attached asset takes 1 damage and 1 horror. You can test willpower or 3 intellect if you discard Miasmic Torment. Okay. Kind of gross. Alright, we have Glimpse the Unspeakable. Draw the top card of the Lily deck and resolve its effects. We only have to do that once, and then we'll just put it into shuffle it into any investigator's deck. Okay. So we get discard 1 card random from your hand. Okay, scout ahead. It's probably fine. Oops. We'll shuffle that into our deck or Jack's deck, because he's got a bunch of cards that he doesn't really care about right now. All right, so he's got to investigate, he can get this clue, and then move on. So that's fine. I think Leo's just going to work on getting the 2 tablets. Let's go ahead and start with Leo. We'll spend 2 to put another sled dog into play. It gives us movement, some extra attacking ability. We will investigate using the flashlight here. So we're at 4v2. Pretty good. No, 4v0 actually. All right, we got a 0. So we'll put an evidence on Michael Lee, and we'll get a clue. We'll use another flashlight charge. 0. Get another clue. We will pick up that clue, and then we will leave. Pick up this key, and then we'll leave. Let's see what this is all about. It's a 3 shroud, or that's 5 shroud. You can move 1 clue from this location to an unrevealed location in this column or row. Okay. Nice. That looks similar. Okay. Yeah. We can move it to here and just not deal with the -3s. I don't know. All right. So the first thing we gotta do is just investigate the buried secrets. The shroud here is 4. We're at 4, 5, 6, 7. We have the tarot, right? 7. Yeah. We'll just commit this cunning to be 8. -1. Buried secrets is gone. All right. Do we want to deal with the -3s? I mean, it's not going to give us anything except an experience. We could get like a clue off of this location. Yeah, not yet. All right. We'll investigate. We're 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, and we get Milan, right? Yeah, to get a resource. Okay. So we will investigate 4, 5, 6, 7. -1. Okay. So we get this clue. Now we could go over here, but I don't think we care about it. Take both of these guys. We will then move. No. Well, elusive to here. This is the taboo elusive, so I can only move to a connecting location with no enemies. We'll spend our 3 clues to move across to here. Pick up the -1 key, and then we'll take an action to spend 2 -1 keys. And then remove a doom. So we'll remove a doom. Very good. Those are spent. And that was our action. Okay, so then we get a card and resource because we're one of the 2 locations away. The quick thinking is nice. Where are the -2s? Where do we spend those? Over there. All right, we can just kind of get those. All right, let's do upkeep. Oh, the Hallowed Mirror. That's. Oh, we didn't deal with the Miasmic Torment. All right, so she has to take a horror. Maybe we can heal off of her with the Hallowed Mirror. This is the upgraded Hallowed Mirror. You can change each 2 to a 3 or shuffle cards back in. That's pretty nice. And we'll do upkeep. Okay, we lose 2 resources. All right. Get through these tickle-lilies. Wow, still 6 more. All right, we are at 2 doom again. Drawing a counter card, we get Dawning of Truth. Test 2 willpower. Increases the difficulty of each key in your location or in your control. So it's going to be by 2. So it's a 4v4. If you fail, take 2 horror. 3. Okay, so we're going to take a bunch of horror. That is number of keys you control. So we got -1. We take 2 horror. We'll kill med student and we'll put a horror on the sled dog. All right. Nightmares Visions, we're going to lose 2 actions. All right. So we can move here to pick up that key and just keep moving. So I think that's fine. We're wanting to spend the 2 -2 keys. So yeah, for his action, he'll move here, he'll pick up this key. Skulls are getting bad, and then we will we'll just spend 1, 2, 3 to just quick fast move up to here. So this is a 3 shroud, 4 clues. Each time a chaos token is revealed during a skill test of this location, double its modifier if a key matching that chaos token is on this location or under the control of investigator this location. Victory point 1. Oh, that's going to be gross, actually. Because I've got all of these tokens. But, all right. And we don't have a lot of clue acceleration. Oh, we have 1 more fingerprint kit charge. Do I want to just commit Mitch Brown to fixing the whole thing with Amy Kinsler? Maybe. Oh, we can just heal her with the Hallowed Mirror, actually. We'll let her take another horror, and then we can heal her. So, all right. Okay, we're going to take 2 actions to move these 2 keys, to move these 2 clues here. And then we'll grab this key. I'm pretty sure I got 2 clues last turn, right? Yeah, so he should have 2 evidence on him. All right, so we got the 2 tablets. We'll spin the 2 tablets for this effect, and that will allow us to advance. All right, what you found is almost too wild to believe. According to the murals and records within the city, the Elder Things were travelers from the stars. They colonized the Earth long before the time of humanity, settling far and wide. And deep in the Undercity, beneath the tallest mountains, they created monstrous creatures, Shogoths, to be their servants. But the Shogoths rebelled against them, and soon their civilization collapsed. Suddenly, a distant noise stops you and the other explorers in their tracks. A deep, bellowing roar that seems to come from somewhere far below. You dare not ponder what kind of monstrosity could have made such a hideous sound. Shuffle the set aside Shogoth's encounter set and the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. You know the route to the Undercity. Reveal the hidden tunnel, but the set aside Terror of the Stars enemy apply at the hidden tunnel exhausted. Hidden tunnel's here. It's got 4 clues. They cannot be discovered or moved to another locations. So you take this action to skill of your choice. 4, you may spend a skull key to get +5 skill value to this test. If you succeed, return 1 clue on the hidden tunnels to the token pool, 2 clues instead if you spent the skull key. And it's a victory point 1. All right, we now have, and so we need to, the Shogoths, Terror of the Stars goes here. He's exhausted. He is a 4/3/3, gets +3 health, or 6 health, so he's a 4/9/3, he's worth a victory point. While he's ready, investigators in his location cannot spend or take control of keys, and you have to take these Shogoths here and shuffle them into a very thin deck. So we're going to be getting lots of Shogoths here. Okay, so there we go. We have the new act. You can take an action to spend the 2 cultist keys. Each investigator may heal 1 damage, 1 horror, and 1 trauma. If each undefeated investigator is at the hidden tunnel and has no clues, advance. Somewhere in this sprawling web of icy streets and cyclopean structures lies an ancient gateway leading to the Undercity beneath the Great Mountain. You'll have to find it if you wish to learn more. Action, spend 2 cultist keys. Each investigator may heal 1 damage, 1 horror, and 1 trauma. If each undefeated investigator is at the hidden tunnel and has no clues, advance. So that is nice. Okay. I think that was his last action. So Kinsler takes a horror and we do upkeep. We get a safeguard. Kind of late in the game for that. And we get lose 2 resources. Okay. We didn't need any resources anyway. All right, so that is that. This guy readies. And we we'll start drawing encounters. Bring on the Shogoths. Okay. Okay, so we have to place a key on it, but we don't have a key, so we're fine. Cool. It's fine. Forgotten Shogoth. Engages you, draw the top card of the Tekalili deck. If you cannot, he attacks you. So we get discard an asset you control, place Tekalili at the bottom of the Tekalili deck. Okay. Well, we can discard this mineral specimen. Okay. Oh, that Shogoth is going to be a problem. We want to get all these clues, but oh, this was committed a long time ago. All right, so I think we start off with evading this Forgotten Shogoth. We're at 5, 6, 7 to be 2. All right, is that while investigating? Okay, no, we have to double the modifier, so it's -4. I think we still succeed though. So we are at, actually, we'll discard the Eon chart. Okay, we're, well, let's not go back and change things. But yeah, it would have been nice to have gotten a chance to get more charge on the Eon chart, but whatever. All right, so we're at 5, 6, 7 -4 is still enough to evade this guy. So he is evaded. So we can move, and we'll be in, we can spend the 2 clues to remove a frost token from the bag. We should use the sneak by. We should have used the quick thinking, but whatever. We did not. All right. We do want to get those clues. So we can investigate and then move. I think it makes sense. Okay. We're going to investigate using the fingerprint kit. We are at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to beat 3. About the quick thinking. 9 to beat 3. Just kidding. Okay. Then we'll just take an action to move here with the idea that we can actually move this guy away with Janae when we come here next turn. All right, so what are we doing here? We kind of want to go ahead and play the Hallowed Mirror so we can deal with, so we can heal Kinsler. So we will use the sled dog, Michael Lee. Both sled dogs were at 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus 2 to do 3 damage. Okay. Then we'll spend 2 for the Hallowed Mirror, which gets us Soothing Melody in hand. And then we could let her take 1 more horror, I suppose. We'll try to commit. All right, we'll put this in the century slot. Okay, we're at 4, 5, 6, 7 to beat 3 on this last action. -2. Okay, this is gone. So she's not going to take any horror anymore, and then we can heal it next turn, which should be pretty nice. All right. So that's us. I think we're ignoring the -3s. Terror of the Stars could move towards Leo. Does he really have a way to kill the Terror of the Stars? Not without putting more weapons in. Okay. Oh, you know what? He could dynamite blast him though. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we'll have the Terror of the Stars move here. This guy readies. We'll do upkeep. Oh, a sled dog. Okay. Well, that may change the equation a little bit. All right. And then we'll do upkeep here. Oh, emergency cash. We don't need. All right. We are at 4 of 10 doom. Forgotten Shogoth. If he engages you, draw the top card of the Tekalili deck. All right. Well, that is super unfortunate. Your turn, lose 1 action. Okay, so we're losing an action. Yeah, things just got kind of bad. All right. And we'll get a Guardian Elder thing. When you deal damage to him, you're gonna discard. Yeah, he's the one that you discard cards. And okay, that's he's actually engaged with me. All right. So we have 2 actions here. We can kill this Forgotten Shogoth. But I was hoping to be able to Dynamite Blast the Terror of the Stars. We could, take the damage and horror. I mean, we've got healing, so we're not super worried about it. I think, okay, we'll start by fast putting in the sled dog. We will go ahead and take the dynamite action here, taking a damage and 2 horror. So let's see. Take a damage and 2 horror. To dynamite blast the Terror of the Stars. Then for our second action, we are going to use all of our sled dogs to attack this guy. You know what? It doesn't make sense to have done the Dynamite Blast, does it? It really doesn't. Alright, we'll have not done the Dynamite Blast. So we'll get rid of the damage and horror. We'll just exhaust the sled dogs to attack the Forgotten Shogoth. So we are at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3. That's -1. He takes 3 damage. And then we will use the Mouser. Last charge on the Mouser. And a last charge on Michael Lee. And we are at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to beat 4, 5, 6, 7 to beat 3. -3. Alright, it's dead. Okay, Jack will evade. I guess we'll play Sneak By, might as well. To get 2 resources, we are at 5, 6, 7 to beat -1. He is evaded. Then we will move. We'll use Janae to move this guy away. Then we will move again. Want that victory point, but not so worried about it. And then we'll spend, we don't have clues to move again. We want to get up and do this -2 is the goal here. To get that advantage. Then I think we've spent most of the things we care about. We have the -2s. Oh, we could spend the 2 cultists, heal damage and horror, and a trauma. But, yeah, okay. So this guy will move in, do 2 damage to horror to Leo. Is he massive? He is. Alright, 2 damage to horror will be damage and a damage and horror and a horror. Alright, and now we do upkeep. Oh, actually, this guy should have readied, this guy should have hunted. We get the Day of Reckoning, goes by the agenda, and we seal the Elder Sign. Wait, this was going to be Leo's card. I'll look at it in a minute. Well, let's do upkeep. Okay, we get a magnifying glass. Alright. Number 5 Doom. We already drew his, which is the Rampaging Shogoth. It's Hunter, massive. He gets extra health. At the end of the enemy phase, deal 2 damage to each investigator and non-Shogoth enemy at Rampaging Shogoth's location. Each of those investigators draws top card of the technical elite deck. Oh, he's got 8 health. Okay, we get the albino penguin here. So it's an additional cost for you to enter. Leave this location, you must spend 1 action. Alright, if I take all kinds of attacks of opportunity, what will happen? I would take 2 damage to horror, 3 damage, 4 damage, and horror. Which we could heal. So I think that is what we do. So Leo, these guys are massive, right? Both massive? Yeah. Alright, so Leo will move here. He will take 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 horror. 1, 2, 3. And then we will dynamite blast these guys. So put 3 damage on this guy and 3 damage on this guy. And then we'll move again so that we don't get hunted onto. And then we will be able to heal our damage and horror. And we got soak, so that's okay. Let's see, we used our dynamic blast charge. Okay. Oh, he should have gotten his card and resource, but I forgot, so that's fine. Um, we will take 2 actions to move here. We will spend 2 -2 keys. To draw 2 cards, 2 resources, and remove 2 frost tokens from the bag. So 1 and 2. Oh, we got dire sketches. And 2 resources, and remove 2 frost tokens from the bag. Which there's only 1 frost token in the bag. Alright, so that's a good effect. So that was an action to spend those clues. When we move through here with Janae, we could have moved the penguin onto our location. I don't know that we really want to do that. We could have moved a clue here. Is there an advantage to doing that? Kind of. We'll do that. Alright. So the Forgotten Shogoth hunts here. Guardian Elder thing hunts here. These 2 guys hunt here. Oh, this is getting kind of gross. Alright. And we'll do Upkeep. Okay, we got a Perception there. Upkeep, we get a Nimble here. Ooh. That's pretty... I gotta think if there's a test that I can do that with. Okay. 6 of 10 doom. And we get find the giant penguin, enemy farthest from you. Must either move it to your location or place 1 doom on it. Alright, we're gonna place a doom on it. Because I actually don't want it to move. Because I could actually dynamite blast those guys. It's pretty good. I was planning to dynamite blast these guys, but I think it makes more sense to do those other guys. Okay, and then he gets Dying of Truth. Test 2 willpower. Increase the difficulty of this test by 1 for each key on your location if you fail, take 2 horror. That's not a big deal. So, key on our location. I think, or is it or under your control? Yeah. So we're just taking 3 horror, basically. Alright, minus 2. We take 3 horror. So put 1 on Janae, 1 on Milan, and we'll take horror. We're okay. Oops. Alright. He can spend these 2 keys, and then we can all heal a damage, a horror, and a trauma. Which seems okay. Alright, so the first thing we'll do is with Dynamite Blast to get rid of that giant albino penguin, which will kill that and do 3 damage to the Forgotten Shogoth. Okay, and then yeah, I can just move down. Next turn, everything moves into here, and we can Dynamite Blast them all again. So move down, and then we're going to play the Soothing Melody. We're going to use the ability to shuffle it back in. We're just going to heal 2 horror. We're going to off Kinsler. Which, I mean, we've got horror soak, so I realize we're kind of in a dangerous spot, but we've got lots of soak. I'd rather get Kinsler healed up. So we draw a card. Okay, we got a green soapstone. Well, that would be nice to have out. All right, so what are we doing here? I mean, I guess we could go for that -3, which would just give us a victory point. We don't have enough clues to warp, do we? We'll put out the magnifying glass. Could play Dire Sketches to get our whip is the idea. Yeah, we'll do that. Dire Sketches, we draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Take 1 horror. It's fine. So we'll take an action to play out our Lucky Secret Case. We'll spin real fast. We'll put down the Trusty Bullwhip. See, we're not moving. We don't. Oh, we need to move actually. I was gonna spin these 2, but we do need to move, or else this guy will hunt onto us. So we'll move here. Very nice. All right. So this guy hunts actually 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 versus. We can have him hunt here, I think. This guy hunts, this guy hunts, this guy hunts. They're all hunters, okay. And Leo will get Soothing Melody, very nice. Okay, we get the discard 1 card at random from your hand. Okay, so Unexpected Courage, that's fine. Seven of 10 Doom, gotta wrap this up. We get Dawning of Truth. We're gonna take some willpower. We're gonna take some horror here. That's fine. Yeah, that is fine. We are at, for each key in your location, actually, no, there's no keys, so it's actually just 2 willpower tests, so we're 4v2. It's probably okay. That's -2. Yeah. So we pass. Great. Okay, Reawakened Elder Thing. Actually pretty good for what I want to do, so. Because we can evade him and nimble and then move all over creation. We should have gotten a card draw at the end. I forgot, but I'm not too worried about it. Okay. So if we Dynamite Blast and move in and hit, can we tank a bunch of stuff? It's getting kind of sketchy, honestly. But we're definitely going to start with Dynamite Blast here to do 3 damage to everything. So we do 3 damage to this guy, so he is dead. This guy, okay, we were not at his location. So we're up to 6 now on the Terror of the Stars, and we're 6 now. So we could move in and kill the Rampaging Shogoth. If we do, then we'll have to tank the Terror of the Stars and the Guardian Elder Thing, which doesn't seem good. So I think we're going to move and heal. Is probably good. Keep kiting these guys. So we'll move, and then we'll heal. So it's going to be heal 2 damage. It's going to be 3s because of the Hallowed Mirror. So we'll just do 1, 2, and we'll heal a damage off this guy. Actually, we'll heal a damage off of Michael Lee. Alright, and that gets us into, we can move and attack. Let me see, we should have 2 minutes left to do this, yeah. Alright, we do have the whip, actually. We will whip this guy, committing nimble. And then we can move, pick up this key for no reason. Unless we think we can just evade these 2 guys. Let's see, instead of moving, we're just going to play down this green soapstone. which has 4 charge on it. Could play the automatic. Oh, we don't have enough resources for the automatic. Okay, green soapstone. That'll be fine. All right, yeah, that's a better play. All right, so we're gonna start off with evading with the manual dex and the nimble here. So we are at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're not gonna use the manual dex because we're just at 5, 6, 7 versus 2 is fine. 7 versus 2. Okay, 0. So we get 3 moves. This guy is evaded. We get to move 3 times, so we'll move into here. And we lucky cigarette case. We'll take a horror and draw a card. So this actually is kind of a dangerous situation, given that, but we can kill this Rampaging Shogoth. I'm pretty sure, with the whip. Actually, we can kill him with a sneak attack. We could evade him sneak attack, but why? We could just outright kill him with the whip. And yeah, non-elite enemy. I'm assuming both these guys are elite. Yeah. Elite and elite. Yeah. All right. So we are gonna have to take a hit from this Guardian Elder thing, which is kind of gross, but whatever. Okay. We will whip the Rampaging Shogoth. He's a 3. We're at 5, 6, 7 versus 3. It's fine. -2. All right. We will exhaust the whip to do an extra damage. So he's dead. Into the victory display. So yeah, we'll take victory there. And then we will just evade the Terror of the Stars. We are at 5, 6, 7 versus, what is he? 3? Yeah, 7 versus 3 is fine. Okay, that is -3. Oh, I was going to spend those 2 things, but I just haven't had time. Okay, so he's evaded. All right, this guy comes in, attacks me for damage and horror. Terror of the Stars gets ready. We're gonna do upkeep. I get it well prepared. Finally, it's been a while, and we get buried secrets. We're not planning on leaving anyway. We are at 8 of 10 doom. Drawing a counter card, we get Rise of the Elder Things. Find the topmost Elder Thing enemy in the inner spiral and spawn it engage with you. It gets +1 fight, +1 evade. Well, that would be this guy, right? He's an Elder Thing. No, he's a Shogoth. Okay. Oh, this should have been. Yeah. Also a Shogoth. That's an Elder Thing. Okay. And he gets Elder Thing Scavenger. Boo. This guy should be ready. All right. That's a lot of enemies to deal with. Well, how much damage do we have to do left to the Terror of the Stars? We've done 6, we gotta do 3 damage to him. Now, let's see what Leo can do. Not a lot, actually. Is it worth getting out the automatic? Probably. Alright, we'll exhaust all 3 sled dogs to kill this reanimated Elder Thing. We're up by a lot. Okay, we can move in and hit somebody for 2 damage with the, but it might be better to walk in and play a gun. So walk in and spend 4 resources. Play a gun. Okay. What's our doom situation look like? Hey, we gotta finish this next turn. Which is crazy, but it is what it is. Alright. Well, we definitely have to kill the Terror of the Stars. We can just tank the hits from that guy. He's gonna kill one of our allies, but such is life. Okay, alright, well, we're gonna use the whip against the Terror of the Stars. So we are at 5, 6, 7 to beat 4. Commit this manual dexterity. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that is -4. 9 minus 4 is 5. So we don't succeed by 2. We do get 1 for the manual dexterity though. It's an Eon chart. And we'll exhaust the whip to have done 2 damage. For 8. We will hit him again. This NX Courage to be 9. Alright, that is -2. We get to exert case to draw a card. We get an elusive. We can just elusive and let Leo tank everything. Alright, Terror of the Stars is dead. The victory display. Let's see. And then I guess we evade this guy. Or do we evade this guy? No, we don't want to take. We don't want to discard. We don't want to get. Well, I mean, I don't think we have weaknesses or care that much. We'll still evade him. 5, 6, 7 versus 3. Alright, -2. He is evaded. Alright, we take a damage and a horror. We'll kill Milan from this guy. This guy can ready and go on to Leo. And we'll do Upkeep. Okay, that's his mitigation. We'll get the you handle this one. That's very nice. We're at 9 of 10 Doom. Okay, so we're testing our agility. 3 during this test. If you a real cast tick that matches the key in your location, you automatically fail. Alright, well, so we're gonna automatically fail anyway because we're at 1v3. Alright, -1. So we fail and we take 3 damage. So put a damage and a damage and a damage. Alright, this is fine. Everything's fine. Okay, we're gonna exhaust Danforth. Alright, so the thing is we've got to do this test here several times. We can choose whatever skill we want. Surprisingly, it might be intellect for Leo. We're going to exhaust all our sled dogs to attack the Elder Thing Scavenger. We're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 v3. That's -0. He's dead. Alright, not even using this automatic. Well, I guess we could use the automatic against, no, the Guardian Elder Thing. We can't one-shot it. We're going to have to engage it. Alright, so now we're going to test the, this is the 5 intellect, or 5 whatever, 5 anything. So, we are at I mean, our combat is just 5, but we have no combat boost. Let's see, he could give us 2 intellect icons, actually, but he might want those intellect icons for himself. Let's see, what's he going to be at? If we use intellect, we're at 4, 5, oh, we just lost him a lot. 4, 5, 6 is not great. If he does agility, he's going to get 5, 6, 7 versus 5. All right, so if we did our intellect, we would be at 4, we could be at 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's probably worth it. All right, so we're at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to beat 4. Okay, yeah, we're up by 4. That's pretty good numbers. That is -4. All right, cool. And we draw a card from the perception. Okay. So we get one of these clues. Very nice. All right, and then we'll engage this guy. All right, so now Jack has to pass all of these tests, or else it's curtain. Oh, that's kind of scary. Okay. Oh, and we didn't get to spend these guys to heal our trauma. Well, it's still better to try and get the scenario done than to heal the trauma, I think. All right, so 5, 6, 7. We'll commit Eon chart to be 8, 9. Okay, we succeed by 2. Draw a card. All right, that's a pretty good card for that. We get the thing. We're doing it again. We're at 5, 6, 7. We'll go to 8, 9, 10. -1. We get the glue. And then we'll commit these 2. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. -1. Okay, we got it. Would have been nice to have healed that trauma. Just needed one more action. Probably had an action there somewhere that I didn't quite do right. But anyway, this guy probably should have hunted at some point, but whatever. All right, so we if each undefeated investigator is at the hidden tunnel and has no clues, advance. The path, now clear, leads to a labyrinth of dark, treacherous tunnels. For good or ill, your roguish journey is coming to an end. Take a deep breath, and you gather your courage and delve into the depths of the mountains. R1. So we get, for victory points, we didn't get this victory points. Let's see. We did get this one, though, so that's nice. And then we get, for each pair of keys, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we get, for this one, 6. So 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 victory points. That's pretty good. They did much better than this than I did my initial run through this. I still wish I had gotten to heal that trauma, but I'm pretty sure I just wasted an action at some point drawing a card that I could have done it, but such is life. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I will see you next time on Winging It.